Hello, traders. Let's take a look at more divergences that are taking place. This is an extension of the first part that I had posted yesterday. It'll be a linked video. All right, so this is going to be, I'm going to be taking a look at the price action amongst different indices. And when was this seen last time and what followed. So on the left here is the SPX, and on the right is the Euro stocks, which is the next closest index in terms of price action to the American markets. Now, recently, what we see is a similar move, right? Starting from October, you had a rally, a correction for both of them, and then a further move higher. So quite similar price action. Then we get a correction in April, right? But now we can see the SPX has moved to all-time highs, but on the right you can see the Euro stocks hasn't. That's a bearish divergence. When was this seen last? Some major examples were we saw it here in the 2022 bear market, where there was a swing high here. We had a correction, and then we had that big bear market rally in July, uh, while the SPX moved to new all-time, no, well, not new, sorry, to newer highs compared to this top over here. The euro didn't confirm that. And then what followed was the continuation of a bear market and a massive sell-off. So that's about 16% for the SPX, and then another 13-14%. So a significant sell-off followed this divergence. If you go back some more, at the very start of this bear market, you can see the very top towards the end in 2021, we had a top here in November, and then Omicron news was released, and we had this little correction, followed by a break to new highs for the SPX. Clearly, it was not confirmed in December by the Euro stocks, and that's when the bear market really took off. Right, so it was a major drop from here. You can see it was 17%, and even here it was, here you go. It was a massive, massive drop. So the point being is that when you're not getting these confirmations, we're getting these divergences, we should be careful. We should be careful because we're getting it again, and this could be the start of significant correction. Another global index is the Nikkei, which is also very important. And again, we're looking at, we can see a similar price action, right? We can see a top here in June, and then a correction, right? A bottom somewhere here in October, a big rally, and it topped out about the same time. And then we get a correction. So you can see the price action of these global indices is quite correlated. But then you get opportunities when you see divergences. And then we get a correction in April. But now look at the stark difference. SPX broken to new all-time highs. This is still down here. It's not confirming the breakout. It's showing you it's a weak breakout, and we've seen these. If I go back some more, um, back to the start of the bear market, you can see here we had a top in September. So essentially, that top over there, we got a little correction, and I think this was back during the Evergrande crisis, where all the you had a lot of talk about debt default in China and all of that. But that's not the point. The point is we had a correction, and while the market continued to boom higher, the SPX, look at the divergence here. It made a lower high. This divergence continued because then when the market moved to new highs again, you got more divergence. It made a lower high on the Nikkei. And of course, this marked the end of a bull market and then the start of a bear market. So coming back, and if I go back some more, this was also seen before the start of the COVID crash. Let me get rid of that. Here you go. You can see the market topped out here in December and this week. And after that, the SPX continued to move higher, but this was making a double top and then a lower high, while the market bled a little higher for a few weeks. And then we got a COVID crash. So something very similar is being seen here again. You can see that making new highs. This is still struggling here. So we should be very careful here, and I am bearish from a positional standpoint. I think we get a significant sell-off over the next couple weeks or so. Maybe yeah, at least a couple weeks sell-off from here. And at that point, I guess I would reassess. All right. Feel free to leave your feedback down below. Thank you.